Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Regarding the concept of the hereafter, the misconception I'd like to bring into discussion today relates to this notion which is found in people when they say that people who are dead, they can meet each other in their graves. And this, in all probability, has arisen from a narrative of the Prophet, and we shall presently see if it is even correctly ascribed to the Prophet or not. However, the words of this narrative, as recorded in Zakhiratul Huffaz, these words are, and this narrative is reported by Abu Huraira anhu. The words are, "Hassinu akfani mautakum fa innahum yatazawaruna fi quburihim." The simple translation of this narrative would read, "Enshroud your dead in a befitting manner because they meet each other in their graves." So this narrative says that people should be, that the coffin cloth in which they are enshrouded, it should be done in a befitting manner because people, after they die, they meet each other in their graves. Now, as far as the ascription of this narrative to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is concerned, it is absolutely correct to say that this ascription rests on very slippery grounds, and it cannot be properly and correctly ascribed to the Prophet. Our hadith authorities tell us that Sulaiman ibn Arqam is one of the narrators of this narrative, and he's an absolutely unreliable person. Consequently, the reports about him are severely impugn him and severely regard him to be a person who cannot be trusted. Ahmad ibn Hanbal, for example, says that he's laysa bishay. Similarly, we know that Amr ibn Ali says he's laysa bisiqa, which means that he's not trustworthy. Bukhari says tarakuhu, that people have forsaken him. And Abbas ad-Duri and Usman bin Said report on the authority of Yahya ibn Ma'in that he's laysa bishay. He is absolutely baseless. Juzjani says he's saqit. Abu Dawud and Darqutni say he's matru, again a person who has been forsaken. And Abu Zura says he's zaibul hadith. So all these terms show that this person is absolutely unreliable, and wherever he exists, in whichever narrative he's found, that narrative cannot be accepted. So therefore, this narrative is an absolutely baseless narrative. It is concocted, and it is found in anthologies which actually are anthologies which depict these concocted narratives. So on the basis of this narrative, nothing can be construed. And we also know that not only this narrative is not correctly ascribed to the Prophet, but also the fact that it is against the Quran as well. We know, according to the Quran, that the real personality of a person, once he dies, is his soul and spirit, and that is taken to barzakh, and it resides there till the day of judgment. As far as the graves themselves are concerned, they only contain the mortal remains of a person. So therefore, considering the fact that these mortal remains are just dead remains, they are lifeless forms, it is absolutely incorrect to say that these dead people, after they die, they meet each other in their graves. This is an absolutely erroneous conception. As I said, the real personality of a person which makes him alive through his mortal remains is his spirit or his soul, and it is no longer in the grave. That personality or the soul or the spirit resides in barzakh, and according to the Quran, it shall reside there till the day of judgment. So this notion that dead people should be befittingly enshrouded because they meet each other in their graves, this is something which is erroneous. It is based on this narrative, and I have just explained, this narrative is absolutely unreliable, and nothing can be deduced on the basis of it. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات.